Curtis.
Curtis? All right, Curtis. I want to ask you a question. Are you into homosexuality? Have you ever been into it? All right, okay, all right. I just want to clarify that first because it's important. Because you a man or a sister? You're a man, right? Okay, so I want to show you something. How old are you, Curtis?
I gotta go piss, bro.
You're 23. All right, did that for me in First Samuel. Because I want to show you something. Because you have, I hate to tell you, brother, but you have ways that are similar to a woman, feminine ways. And you know what came from those? You know how you got those feminine ways? Here in Babylon. And cross around your neck is attached to this guy right here, which brings you back to, because he was a homosexual. This guy right here is a homosexual. The white image of Jesus Christ, he was actually a homosexual. Did you know that? So he was a homosexual. So when you wear a cross, that means you all in with everything that this man about. Everything he's about, you're about. Because you're wearing something that represents him. But let me just touch on this, because you have effeminate ways, you have to get those off you, especially as a man, a young man. Read that.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore.
You gotta be strong. What builds your strength is God's commandments. Read.
And show thyself.
And wait, say that, because that you gotta emphasize on show.
And show.
And what?
And show.
If I show anything, that means I'm bringing it out for everyone to see, right? I'm showing it to you. You agree with me? All right, so it says show. Read.
Thyself.
It says show yourself. Read.
Amen.
A what?
Amen.
A what?
Amen.
So it's important that we show ourselves as men. So a lot of times we don't realize that we have certain ways because no one ever called it out. But you got to make sure that you show yourself a man. You have a girlfriend? You have a girlfriend? How long you been dating? What's that? Hey, you got to speak up. You got to speak up because you're talking real low. Speak up like a man, brother. Since high school? All right, so since high school, you've been dealing with a sister, right? And she's your high school sweetheart. Let's find out what God says about high school sweetheart. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Hebrews 13 and 4. And it says what?
Marriage is honorable.
Marriage is honorable. So marriage is an honorable thing. It didn't say boyfriend and girlfriend. So you got to make sure that you get married because it's a judgment. Because God calls boyfriend and girlfriend whoremongers. Read.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. Okay. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
So God will judge. Hey, bro, I want to ask you a question. You got a girlfriend? You got an old lady? Nah, okay. We explained to our brother Chris that marriage is honorable. Curtis, I'm sorry, Curtis. We explained to Curtis that marriage is honorable. And that getting married, there's no boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible. There's no jump off. Because let me ask y'all a question. What can happen if y'all got a jump off or y'all got a girlfriend? I'm going to ask your older brother first. What can happen if these young men sleep around with women or have a girlfriend? What can happen?
Oh, they have a girlfriend?
Yeah, what can happen out of that?
I don't think it's all going to go back.
Give me an example.
They can get caught.
They get caught, okay.
Once they get caught, then the other girl finds out.
All right, what else?
All those things after that.
What else?
Or you can get disease.
Disease.
Bingo.
Disease. You can get diseases. And what kind of diseases out there? I'm gonna ask y'all, what kind of diseases out there?
Everything. I mean, SMT.
Hey, guess what? You could be kissing a girl, get corona, and find yourself laid up in the hospital because God said, hey, this is judgment. Y'all never kissed? How long y'all been together?
Since high school?
And you're 23?
I gotta go my book.
All right. And y'all 23? Hey, if you dating a girl for since high school and you 23, y'all probably smashed, right?
Yeah.
If y'all did smash something, something else going on. So that's the question now. What else is going on? All right, here you go, man.
All praise. Before we go, we want to talk about that little cross right there. Give me because like the officer was telling you, there's something that's going on when you wear that cross. Whether you know it or not, you should be rocking that cross. Why? Why do you think that is? Yeah. Huh? God gave it. Now, where did you learn that from? From your mom. So whether you know a lot of things I learned from my mom wasn't really accurate according to the Bible. Read what you got.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 18. What profited the graven image?
Graven image. How that was made, it was engraved. Somebody engraved it. Read.
That the maker thereof hath graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies.
Oh, that's a teacher of lies. See, you heard from your mom that it was. It's supposed to bless you. But it's a reason why you're going through what you're going through right now. But that doesn't bless you. Keeping the commandments is actually that bless you. That's the thing that bless you. Now your girlfriend, you say you got a girlfriend, but you said about 5 years, you dated in high school. What did she identify as? She identified as a woman? Was she organic? Was she born a woman? All praise. All praise. What about we teach our people who they are according to the Bible. Do you guys know that you what tribe would you be from? Name her. Where's your father from? Puerto Rico. Okay, you'll be from the tribe of Ephraim. You can't find Puerto Rico in the Bible, right? What tribe would you be from, sir? What tribe? No, sisters, come on back. It ain't over yet. We just getting started. What tribe would you be from? American black. Okay. You'll be from the tribe of Judah. That's the same tribe that Christ came from. So it's imperative that you take off that cross and find out how you become blessed according to the Bible. Revelation 22. Because this is how you actually become blessed. But my mom didn't know it. Your mom probably didn't know this either. 22:14. Because we got to know how to really become blessed. Whether we know or not, it's hard in our communities because we're not doing according to the Bible. We're doing according to what's been taught to us. And taught to our moms and our grandparents and our great-grandparents. But our great-great-great-great-great-grandparents never knew how to apply the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we ended up in slavery. Read what you got.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 14.
What's your name again, bro? Curtis. I'm Caleb.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
So Curtis, I'm gonna read it from I want my brother to read it from the top again so you can understand how to truly become blessed. Read.
Revelation 22 and verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Do his commandments. Do is an action word. So you got to be about action. As a man, you got to be about action. God's action. About keeping the commandment. Give me Proverbs 8 and 4. It's the reason why you came up here, Curtis. You know what I'm saying? And it's the reason why we're here today. Because we're here to teach our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, that they are, in fact, God's children. But the ways we've been living is not the way God intended us to live. We're supposed to be ruling this earth. We shouldn't have to catch buses. We shouldn't have to work all day. You understand what I'm saying? We're supposed to be ruling this earth. But until we come back to the law, statutes, commandments, we'll start by calling yourself from the tribe of what? No, from the tribe. What tribe are you from? No, you're American black, but you're from the tribe of Judah, because Judah's in the Bible. American black is not in the Bible. So first thing we got to do is stop calling ourselves American black, stop calling ourselves Hispanic, stop calling ourselves Haitian, stop calling ourselves Puerto Rican, stop calling ourselves Cuban, and start calling ourselves what God called us.
That's right.
That's how you tap into what was really meant for you.
Right.
Rulership of the kingdom.
Right.
But this is another thing our men have to do. Because it starts with the men first.
Right.
We can't be following behind women. It starts with us.
Right.
We got to stand up as godly men and represent godly men by keeping the commandments. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 4. Unto you, O men, I call.
Curtis, this is just for you. Read.
And my voice
Read from the top.
unto you,
Curtis. Read.
O man, I call.
You're a man. So God is calling you, Curtis. Read it from the top again.
Unto you, O man, I call. And my voice is to the sons of men.
So his voice is to you, which is the law, statutes, commandments. Give me the voice of God. Psalms chapter 103, verse 20. Because some of our people say they hear the voice of God, right? That God done talk to them. But this is how God talks to you through the words that was written by prophets. The prophet Ezekiel, the prophet Isaiah, the prophet Moses.
Bring it out.
Read.
The book of Proverbs, the book of Psalms, chapter 103 and verse 20. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
Hearkening unto the voice of his word. That's doing the commandments.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.